Hey, where you going, man? Where you going? You going to Ducky time? I want to come to Ducky time. It's Ducky time. It's Ducky time. It's Ducky time. Woohoo!
Welcome to another episode of Ducky Time. Today, friends, we're going to be talking about plants and flowers. Alright, so friends, I have here flower. And I want to show you the different parts of the flower. So we have the stem and the leaves. These are the petals. Sometimes you'll see green underneath here. Those are called sepals. It kind of helps hold the petals. Inside, you have the stamen, which are these littler ones, and then this longer one is the pistil. This is what creates the pollen, and this is what attracts the insects to it. The petals are like a landing pad for them, and some flowers will have really cool UV, special things in UV that only the bugs can see, that kind of guide them into the flower. If you remember from a couple episodes ago, this is skunk cabbage. So remember a couple episodes ago we saw the little tiny one? This is the big one, big and dinosaur-y. Shh, don't look now, but there's a dinosaur right there. You can tell that a big leafy plant like this, the skunk cabbage, is by the smell of it. If you take and you break off a little piece, now friends, don't do this often to plants, because then if everybody does it, there'd be no plant left. But you can take it off and smell it, and yep, it smells like a skunk. One of the really cool plants that come out in the spring, usually in May, is this plant right here. They look like little umbrellas, and you can tell a first-year plant versus a second-year plant by the way it looks. So a first-year plant is like this one. It's just one stalk. A second-year plant is like this one, where it has two coming off and it looks like a Y. Now the fruit of the plant and the flower will come in second-year plant in this middle right here. These, if you haven't guessed already, this is a mayapple. The apple part, box turtles love them. Now the only way that these plants can grow is if their seeds pass through the digestive system of a box turtle. So, in this section right here, you know that there's probably at least one box turtle living here, since that's the only way that they would be here. These little beauties right here are a flower called spring beauties. What's really cool about the spring beauty is that the youngest flowers, like these right here, or like this one, are white. And then as they get older, like this one, they get a little more pink, and then a little more pink, like this one. This plant is yarrow. Now you can tell it's yarrow because it has these fine little leaves right here. It kind of looks like wild carrot or Queen Anne's lace, but it's much finer and much thinner. Now the cool part about yarrow is that back in the day, like pioneer times, they would use this as and back in pioneer times, this plant would have been used to help numb pain. Like if somebody had to get a tooth pulled or if they had a big cut, they would grind it up and make a paste out of it and then use it to help numb the pain. If you chew on it, friends, don't do this without somebody who knows plants. It'll make your mouth go numb. This plant is a plant called catchweed. Now it got the name because it has little hooks right here, very similar to Velcro, and so when you put it on cloth, it sticks. Ooh. This plant is called a jack in the pulpit. Now you can tell it's a jack in the pulpit because it has a woody stem, but also if you flip this up, this is the flower part right here, and if you flip this up you can see the pistil right in there. And it got its name because it looks like a little preacher preaching from the pulpit. Now this particular plant is growing in my garden. However, they do grow wild as well. We tend to see big amounts of jack-in-the-pulpits every other year here at camp. This is a buttercup. You can tell it's a buttercup because it has 5 petals around it, and it's tallish. It lives in this nice swampy area. That's where it grows best. And they're cute and little and yellow. And that's how you know it's a buttercup. This plant right here is a plant called wild ginger. The root is edible, be like the ginger that you use in the kitchen. And you can tell that it's ginger because it has heart-shaped leaves. And so you would have to pull it up, and that's what is the edible part, not the leaves. This flower is called a trillium. And it's called a trillium because it has three leaves. So it has 1, 2, and 3. And then also the flower itself has 3 petals. 1, 2, 3. Some forms of this flower the petals are white. Others, like the ones that we have here at camp, are a beautiful deep red color. This particular trillium has a little insect friend on it. If we can see it, it's hiding on the leaf right there. Did you see the insect? Now that you've seen what plants and flowers grow around camp, it would be great if you guys go out, take a picture of some plants or draw a picture of a plant that grows by you, and then post it either to our Facebook page or in the comments below. Hope to see your artwork soon. Thanks for watching this episode of Ducky Time. Join us next week when we get to talk about some invasive species that we have growing at camp. Boo, invasives. Yay, Ducky Time!